of Lo Celso. Oh, Messi couldn't have done it better. So they have someone else to score goals Messi-like. And that's special for a player who's hung around for a while without really making an imprint on the World Cup stage. A smile of approval. Giovanni Lo Celso plays in Spain. It's only his 5th goal for his country, 68 caps, had lots of opportunities. Lovely to watch.
Abu Laila, the goalkeeper, just didn't trust the wall enough. He started on the other side to the wall. You can see him sneaking across behind, and if he stayed where he was, he saves it. I mean, it's a beautiful strike, make no mistake. Beautifully hit from Giovanni Lo Celso, but the goalkeeper has ended up in no man's land. When you put that big wall there, you've got to trust it and stay on the other side. Unfortunately there, he didn't do that, but wonderful goal, beautifully hit.
That's the 4th goal of this World Cup, direct from a free kick. It's the 30th from outside the penalty area, out of 206, I make it. And that's a high percentage in a style of football where long-range shooting hasn't really been encouraged in recent years. But I'm a big fan of this football.
Yeah.
And so are the players, and then the goalkeepers maybe.
Look, he had one disallowed, but that was a wonderful strike. From a little harsher free kick, I felt.
There goes Lautaro Martinez. Well, it's wrong to call them Argentina reserves, but you know what we mean. They're desperate to get into Scaloni's plans on a more regular basis, and not just when it's a game 3, which to some extent is a dead rubber. But wherever the Argentinian fans have come from, and we stress they're not certainly all from Argentina, they are in fine voice, and they've been wonderful around the area, Andy, haven't they? They seem to have been here much longer than the team.
Yeah, in such colossal numbers as well, has to be said.
Oh, and another Manu Ginóbili, who's a NBA star, who was here for the game the other night, saw Messi's wonderful solo show. He's from Argentina as a basketball player, but we've seen a lot of Americans from their sports joining in the occasion, adding to the fan spectacle, really, and that's terrific to see. And we know that a lot of footballers love the American sports, don't we? Whenever the NFL comes to Tottenham Hotspur and places like that in England, and the English footballers are out in force to support it. Basketball as well. Even baseball, we've had some of that.
I think from a Jordan point of view, the game plan doesn't change. Nothing changes. Yes, they've got one down. What they mustn't start doing is feeling like they've got to try and force the issue to get back in the game, Martin. Otherwise, they'll get picked off again.
So you can hear the acoustics in this stadium are very good, emphasise the emotion. Now, I'm afraid the emotion for the hydration break is thumbs down. But it is part of this World Cup. Give also maybe a chance to
സ്ക്വയറിൽ. নুডলস খান নাই? তাহলে তো
Argentina have gone away from the instructions from Scaloni. Ready to go again. I want to put the foot down hard, drive on in the second part of this second half, first half. It's nearly as good as the free kick, that movement.
Good little mover he was.
The birthday, incidentally, was last Wednesday. And there was a newspaper in Argentina that said, what do you give Messi for his birthday? And the number one they came up with was a meet and greet with Michael Jordan.
Oh, wow.
I talk about footballers wanting to meet American sports stars.
Yeah.
And the other one was a guitar. And I know you played a guitar, Andy. From Chris Martin of Coldplay.
Right, okay.
Leon and his good lady have been to see Coldplay in concert. They're big fans.
Well, I bet if he asked nicely, Martin, he might just get one as well.
As I say, it was a nice little article. There were two or three other things as well. They were the main ones. To get the man who seemingly has everything. I tell you what he'd really like, a guarantee of 10 more years with a football at this feet, playing at this level. There's a nice shape to the team that Scaloni's put together with his coaching staff. There is never such a thing as an Argentina game that they soft pedal in. As Lo Celso again trying to create, he's put it in to an area where Simeone is trying to play another pass rather than go for goal himself.
Yeah, or fire it across the 6-yard box there. A really nice play. And again, I think what we've just started to see now is the current world champions playing a bit more one-touch, playing a little bit quicker. That's when it becomes particularly difficult for Jordan to handle that.
Right, it's an outswinging corner. Here's Magnifico, unchallenged. That's the bar. Well, both seem certain to score. Now Taro Martinez is frustrated again. His was the first effort.
Yeah. There's so much room. Tagliafico fires in. I wondered if he was offside. From that angle, it's tight. And that little flick, and then all of a sudden Alvarez throws himself at it, and it just rattles off the crossbar. Abu Laila certainly doesn't do anything with that one, but from that's a good stop.
It's painful for Julian Alvarez. Yeah, it's Al-Rashta was the player going for the ball, and the referee's going to have a look at it. Encouraged by his Belgian VAR associate, Stan Kovac. It certainly was an attempt to play the ball, but
Well,
you know,
when the ball's bouncing around in the 6
Yeah.
yard box, you just do anything to get something on it. Alvarez was brave there, the way he threw himself, hurled himself into it to try and get his first goal of the tournament.
the protest led by Ehsan Haddad. There's the captain, and he's being ushered away. He's fearing the worst as they are on that Jordan bench.
It's a bit late getting there, isn't he? Unfortunately, look, it's a real knock in the face.
It's a foul anywhere else
It
on the
is.
pitch,
I
isn't
think
it?
it's going to be given this one, Martin. I don't think there's any doubt.
The question is who's going to take the penalty, of course. They've had a penalty in this stadium already, which Messi missed. There's the signal. He's
Number
got his
21
microphone open.
from Jordan didn't play the ball. It is a kick on the head of the attacker. Decision is penalty.
Did here. The penalty is given, and what a chance for Lautaro Martinez to open his World Cup finals account. Might have been Senesi. Was it Senesi?
Senesi, it was actually.
Senesi
Was.
going in.
Yeah.
Apologise for that. So from number 2 to number 22. Well, he was very involved in Qatar. He's been very involved here. He's a man of many goals in club football and international football. He's now scored in the World Cup finals. Lautaro Martinez, you can see what it means. It's not just converting a regulation penalty. It is something that has haunted him for the best part of 4 years. And he wrapped in the opportunity.
Great penalty. Confident run-up. Hit it hard, didn't he? Whipped it to his left-hand side, goalkeeper's right. Abu Layla going the wrong way. That one was always going to nestle in the corner. It's a lovely strike.
Yeah, 2 in the same corner, 1 in the top, 1 in the bottom, and Argentina lead Jordan by 2 goals to nil. Those who are sitting it out up on their feet to show their appreciation. Just over half an hour gone. Don't see many diving headers, and then that was
No.
as it came back off the frame of the goal rather than diving in for a cross. And you could see why the defender went for the ball, but just those margins, and of course with VAR around, not going to get away with it.
When the ball's bouncing around, as I mentioned, you do whatever. It's just instinct to try and get something on it.
Austria have taken the lead against Algeria. Marko Arnautovic, is he 37 now, scored against Jordan. And there was Alwan who scored against Austria, so heading for second place. It's bad news for Algeria, because if it stays like this, Andy, they will go out and Iran will step back up into the qualifiers, which, given the thrilling nature of the finish of their game against Egypt, might have some merit to it. You were watching that, weren't you?
Yeah. That was some real finish to that game.
Alwan. Counter-attack on here. that will be a goal kick. Well, it was always going to be tough, but 1-0, anything is possible. 2-0, the nature of it, but sometimes that can free the shackles, and why not go and play and make the most of the hour or so that's left in the World Cup for Jordan. First World Cup. 48 nation system, allowing some newbies who are haven't learned not to play out from the back against teams that are better than them.
I think that's where they have to be the most careful this evening now. 2 down, just trying to overplay and just trying to keep it 40 yards from their own goal, because if they lose it there, then Argentina, as we can see, are in the mood to add to the couple that they now have. That's a poor ball
by Paredes. Shot from Al-Shakuri. Bounce to away to Ali Olwan. Taken by Ali Zaze. Brought into the team with a bit more youth and hopefully firepower up front.